As we discussed, scale is a sequential collection of related notes. There are many different types of scales and they each have their own unique quality. They sound different, but what binds them together is they are built from a formula. And once you know each scale type's formula, you can build that type of scale off of any note. So what I'm about to show you now is how to build a major scale. And once you know that, you'll be able to build 12 major scales. Let me show you. To review, a half step is the distance between one note on a keyboard and the adjacent note. Here, the distance between C and C sharp is a half step. Also, the distance between E and F is a half step. A whole step is 2 half steps. So C to D is a whole step. And also E to F sharp is a whole step. A major scale is made up of a collection of half and whole steps. And the pattern is this. It's whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So let's build one together. The C major scale starts on C, which is why we call it the C major scale. In fact, all scales are named by the note that they start on. So, C major starts on C. From C, it's a whole step to D. And then a whole step to E. Then a half step to F. Then a whole step to G. Then a whole step to A. Whole step to B. And a half step back to C. And from there it starts all over again. From C to C and it repeats. And the pattern again is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Neat, right? So the C major scale is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Like I said, once you know the formula, you can build a major scale on any note. Let's try D. So from D, we need to go a whole step to E. And then another whole step. So that's F sharp. Because the distance between E and F sharp is a whole step or 2 half steps. And then we need a half step to G. Then a whole step to A. A whole step to B. A whole step to C sharp. And then a half step back to D. And it starts over again. D major is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Notice how the D major scale has 2 sharps. Let's practice another one. Let's start on B flat. Tell me the formula again. Right. It's whole, whole, half. Whole, 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 half. So after B flat, it goes C. Then D. Then E flat. Then F. Then G. Then A. And then back to B flat. And scales don't just go one way. You can also start on the top note and work your way back. So it would be B flat, A, G, F, E flat, D, C, B flat. However, that said, the formula does only work one way, going from the bottom to the top. But that's the B flat major scale. Notice the B flat major scale has 2 flats, B flat and E flat. Remember when I said that if you learn this one formula, you'll learn 12 scales? Well, the reason why is you can base a major scale off of any note. And there are 12 notes that you can choose from. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then starting over again at A. See all 12, all the white keys and all the black keys from A to A. Now, some of you might be quick to point out that I didn't mention any flats in there, and that's true. But I get off on the technicality. Let's name a flat. How about B flat again? Enharmonic notes. Notes that sound the same but have different spellings. Well, there's another name for B flat. Do you remember what it is? It's a sharp. A sharp and B flat are the names of the note between A and B. So I could have said B flat instead of a sharp and the sounded note would be the same. I'll talk about why you use one instead of the other at a later point, but for now we've discussed how to create major scales using the formula. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And you're now able to build a major scale off of any note on the keyboard or any other instrument you play. Just start on the first note and use that formula. In the next video we will discuss minor scales.